Crypto moves in seconds. Miss the pump, lose forever. BitProfits never sleeps.
With thousands of members winning daily.
While you hesitate, we profit. Join the elite now.
Let's talk about some trend continuation. Talk about, because we've been seeing it a lot with Bitcoin the last couple of days. I want to highlight just a refresher, just some basic price action concepts, and what are we looking for when we talk about price action concepts, when we talk about going with the trend. What are we looking for? What are we talking about? Okay. Guys, when you see a full body candle, what is the psychology behind a full body candle? Like, what does that mean? Full body candle will be something like you get very few wicks. It's like all body. You get a full body candle, very few wicks. That is a decisive candle. Okay. That is a decisive candle. So what does that mean when we see a decisive candle break through support with increasing volume? The volume, let me see if I can put my trend line. I'm going to put my trend line. I'm going to go like that. When we see increasing volume, you see the volume. I'm not talking about the candlesticks right now. I'm talking about these volume bars. When we see increasing volume, right? What does that mean? We get a full body candle breaking through resistance, right? That's a sign of bullish momentum, okay? When we see increasing volume and then we see it breaking through support, we see decisive candle breaking through support. That is a sign of a decisive candle to the downside. We should only be taking shorts. And I'm a victim of it too, because I love to play bounces. I love to play bounces. I love to play RSI plays. But when we start to see this, when we start to see on higher time frames, this is the daily, mind you. I could jump down to the 4 hour and the 1 hour, but it's just kind of easy to see on the daily. When you see increasing volume, remember, volume represents total volume. It's the total volume between buyers and sellers. That's the entire marketplace. Okay. So when we get sellers just overtake the buyers in a decisive move like this, we should just be going with the trend. We should just be going short. Okay. We see consolidation. What does that mean? It means that it's building momentum for the next move, right? It's trying, like, look at the wicks here. It's trying to break through this level. It's trying to break through the level. It can't break through the level. It closes underneath the level every single time, right? So now what happens? We get this massive sell-off with increasing volume. Does that make sense? We try to break through this 88, let's just call it 90K. We try to break through this 90K level. Here we try to break it, we close under it. Here we try to break it, we close under it. Here we try to break, we close under it. Here we wick to it, close under it. Here again, we wick to it, close underneath it. We tried to break through that 90K level so many times within the last week and we could not break it. So should we be surprised? No. And that's exactly why we have to look at higher time frames, guys. We got to look at the higher time frames, the daily, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, to figure out where is this thing going to go. Okay. So, any questions on that? Yeah, this is just a refresher at this point. Everybody that's in BitProfits, all of my VIP traders kind of know this, but sometimes you get in the trade, we get into hopium, right? We get in a trade, we're in a long, we want it to bounce, and it just will not bounce, man. But why won't it bounce? Why won't it bounce? It's not bouncing because the price action is showing us that it's not closing above resistance. It's not closing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like the whole week, it tried to close above 90K. It couldn't close. So you know what? Profit taking started happening. And guess what? When people start taking profit, man, in this marketplace, you don't know where the bottom is going to be. It's going to try. It tried this support. Couldn't hold. This support. Couldn't hold. This support. This support. Buyer stepped in. Kind of held the price up. Then you see here again. We see that buyer stepped in at this level, this 83, right? But what happened? The next day, it didn't get bought up anymore. More profit taking happened. We went down to the next support level. This wick down to 81K. And then buyers bought it back up. They said, okay, no, you know what? The price is too cheap now. We were just at 90K, 91K a week ago. Now we're at 81K. We lost 10K in about a week. The price is too cheap. Buyers stepped in, bought it up past resistance. You see that? You see the difference? Here, buyer stepped in, bought it up. but it didn't close above, it still closed underneath resistance, right? We still had a break and hold underneath this level. This level, I'm talking to this 85 level here. Here, it went down to 81. Buyer stepped in and bought it up through this resistance level of 83. Okay. Now, can buyers hold this level here on this daily candle, on today's candle? Can buyers hold this level at this 83? If we can, we might can continue to go up. If we cannot hold this level, if it breaks down this level, go short. I'm telling you guys, go short. Look, we had this MA cross here on the daily. On the daily, we're still pretty far apart, right? It can continue to go down, guys. It can continue to go down. So don't think because we lost 10K in a week, oh yeah, we're due for a bounce. Crypto, why I want to do this trend continuation lesson right now is because crypto can be really exaggerated, guys. This thing can it can wick down to 60K if buyers don't step in to hold the price up. Who knows what's going on in the world? Maybe some oil, this gold and silver is pulling back finally. Like this thing can keep going down, right? But the beauty of trading crypto futures is that we can make money with it going down. So that's why it's important to come and identify these levels on the daily, the 4 hour, and the 1 hour. And once it breaks that level with increasing volume, right? We see volume increasing on these moves, volume increasing on these moves. When it breaks through these levels with increasing volume, we go with the trend. We do not get cute. We don't try to play bounces. We don't try to play rejections. We go with the overall trend and we make money. Okay. I'm going to end it on that note. Any questions on any of that, guys?
Nah, no questions.
Awesome.
Good
Awesome.
stuff.
Awesome. All right. Well, guys, if no questions, happy trading, safe trading. Make sure to size down. We're going into the weekend here. If you're new here, guys, we are the BitProfits community. We run an active Discord. You guys can find a description in the link of this video. We are active traders. We share ideas and setups. We have a free setup. Let me show you really quickly. You guys can join our Discord totally for free. You guys can see here, we come in here, we post plays. And yeah, you guys can come in here, steal our plays totally for free. And if you guys are ready to join us live, feel free to check our subscribe channel and come join us live on these calls. Ask your questions live. So if no more questions, my friends, until next time, I'm going to see you guys on the next video. Peace.